Hi, I'm Captain Monte Smith, Gold Country Sport Fishing, and it's time for your Catch America Don Pedro Fishing Report. We just got home a little bit ago from fishing Don Pedro. We're really doing very, very well on the king salmon. The lake is dropping a little bit. It's not too fast, maybe a foot every 2 to 3 days. And there's a ton of bait, and I'm talking shad, threadfin shad, bait in the lake. And we're seeing it on the live scope. We're seeing fish mixed in with the bait. We're having a great time fishing Don Pedro for these landlocked king salmon. They're anywhere from 2 to 3.5 pounds, and we're running very light tackle, and we're running my custom spoons. We're running pretty fast speeds. We're having a great time. You know, we're catching fish from 40 feet down to 70. You got to find that sweet spot. You know, you need a temperature gauge that you can drop down. It's called a fish hawk. You drop down on your downrigger, drop it down to 100 feet. You let it sit there for a minute. You bring it back up, and it records the temperature at every 5-foot increments. And that will give you the best place to start fishing. Covering quite a bit of water. You know, today we were done by 11 o'clock. We took a picture. We had 2 rainbows and 8 kings. And just after we took a picture of the fish, we had our 9th king on, and we landed it. You know, that was the end of the day. The guys were happy. They're good. We were 1 fish shy of 2 limits of kings. And trips last week, we had a trip on Friday with a grandfather and his grandson. And by 9:15, we had 10 kings and 1 rainbow. And we stuck around just a little bit longer to see if we could put another rainbow or 2 in the boat. And we was only able to put 1 in the boat. And the day before that, I had 2 guys. They had 8 kings and 7 rainbows. And that was by 11 o'clock as well. So we're doing pretty well. The bite is good. It's usually a pretty early morning bite, then it tapers off and it comes back like it did today. We had a little lull in the action for probably about an hour, and then it came back for a little bit. And that's all we needed to do to finish up our limits. Well, close to it anyway. The lake's in great shape. The water has cooled with this nice, cooler than normal July temperatures. It was in the 80-degree range. Now this morning, it was 75, 76 degrees on the surface, and that's great. It's one of the nicest Julys I can remember. If you'd like to get out and catch some of these landlocked kings, give me a call, 209-581-4734, or check us out on the web at Gold Country Sport Fishing. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go fishing while these fish are still there. Don't wait. Don't look at the pictures. Be the next one in the picture. Until next week, thanks again. I'm Monte Smith, Gold Country Sport Fishing. We'll see you next week.